France and Switzerland are one of the top destinations to visit if you're spending a long vacation in Europe or if you're on a tight schedule and you want your stay to be memorable. This was the case for us when we went this past summer. When staying in Paris, I recommend visiting the Trocadero Gardens, the Eiffel Tower, the Triumph Arch, along with the Concorde Square and the Louvre Museum. Ideally, you would want to start with the Triumph Arch and circle around the others depending on which direction you prefer. We also went to a remote town called Annecy to hike and stay a while before heading to Switzerland to visit a friend of mine. A mix of arts, culture, food, and natural beauty that I'm excited to share with you in this video. At the airport, it was less crowded than usual, so we took our time to check our bags and walk around. After that, we enjoyed a good meal at one of the restaurants there that has a front row seat to the outside lanes. Finally, we took off to our first destination, Paris. We just arrived in Paris and I'm sleepy, so sleepy. I wasn't able to sleep not a single second. We just arrived at Hotel Mimosa here in Paris. We're spending the night here before going to Annecy. As you can see from the bed behind me, it really looks like a cozy room, nicely done. The design looks really beautiful. I have the bathroom over here. And what I liked about this room is the exterior view of this window. Right now we're going to see some of the attractions around the city, like the Triumph Arch, the Eiffel Tower, and the famous Trocadero place that has the military equipments all around, where you can see the Eiffel Tower from afar, but it's really beautiful at night. We started with the Triumph Arch, allowing us to have a panoramic view at the top of the city, especially the famous Champs-Élysées Avenue, which saved us from walking back and forth between places. The Arch also honors those who fought and died in the French Revolutionary War with their names inscribed on their surfaces. It was a rainy day, but we managed to walk around the close-by neighborhoods for a little while before heading out to eat at a fancy restaurant. Though the prices were reasonable, they didn't have that many choices in their menu. Later that night, we went to see the Eiffel Tower near the bridge and finished our day early because the next day we needed to buy our tickets and head to Annecy. I think the best part about traveling across Europe are the trains, especially the high-speed ones. It's an experience on its own, allowing you to admire the natural landscape, read, sleep, and disconnect from the outside world. And if you're enjoying this video so far, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content like this. The studio that we rented here in Annecy is very beautiful, well organized and clean. You got a small living room here. There's a green carpet right there with a TV instead of the fireplace. You got the couch. I guess it's on the same level. Mind the stuff that we just put here and there. We just arrived, so. But let's see. Yeah, it's on the same level as the TV, which is really great. The bed looks comfy as well. Let me see. Yep. That's pretty much it. Got the kitchen there. But we're not staying for too long right now. We're on our way to eat some pizza and discover the city. So where are we heading now?
We are heading to a surprise spot that's going to be very, very beautiful in Annecy.
Hey boy, look at that. Look at that, just over there. That is beautiful. I thought it was the only place that we can see this view, but apparently Miriam has another spot that we can go to. So probably this is the secret spot. Is this the secret spot?
Here?
No, not this one. The one that you're taking us to.
Everywhere in Annecy actually is a secret spot. Really. Like you see a small street and you're like, oh, there's nothing. No, there's a beautiful restaurant hidden. Like jewels everywhere.
All right. This is Lake Annecy. It's very magical, very magical. This is what? This is the Enchanted Island?
Mais c'est moi qui l'ai appelé.
Like...
Named by myself.
Not only the lake was impressive, but the whole town was filled with calming vibes and people were at every corner. I was also surprised by how safe the streets are and the vibrant nightlife of the area. The next morning we woke up early to head for our hike near the lake. So I'm making some sandwiches. We got French baguette. Got some salad over here. Got this spread. Like, I don't know exactly what it is, but it has olives. I love olives. Got some ham. French cheese. This is Tom and Jerry stuff. And this. I don't know if I'll need this, but this looks delicious. So, we also have tomatoes. This one's an apple. We're good. We're feeling good. We're feeling positive. Day is it's 15 degrees outside right now, and it's possible that it's going to reach 25 at 1 or 2 p.m. By the time we'll be almost finished from our hike. So that's a good thing. This was my very first French hike experience. We started from Verrières-du-Lac and passed through several mountain tops as we found ourselves surrounded by a gigantic forest. The trail featured a view of the Mont Blanc at its highest point and offered us a breathtaking wide view of the lake. On our way back, we caught the attention of 2 mountain goats that helped us find our way again. I'm so happy right now and so grateful because Europe in general and France especially has been on my bucket list for a very long time. And for me to hike here in Annecy feels so special. It's a very special mountain as well, but a very special moment to me. On day 4, we headed to a town called Vevey in Switzerland, where my friend lives, and was happy to welcome us for the night. We visited the Chaplin's World, a museum for the known actor Charlie Chaplin, before heading for a swim near the lake. After that, she invited us to watch a play she was taking a part of, at a close-by village where the streets felt like they were taken out of a movie. In the morning, we hopped on a train back to Paris for a final visit to the Louvre Museum. We're visiting the Louvre Museum today. There's a big line right there. I think we have to go there, but I'm not sure. Usually when you buy the tickets, I've been here once, so the first time I've been here, I just had to go down immediately, but I'm not sure if they changed the procedures this time. It's been like 5 years since I haven't been here. This brings back a lot of memories for me. So it's official, we have entered the museum, and it's so good that they did not change the procedures. Because we had the tickets, we were supposed to arrive at 11, now it's noon, almost noon. But they allowed us to go in. Sorry, I was about to fall. I was about to fall. The museum let us in because we already had the tickets. The museum is divided into several floors and wings, each one having artifacts about a specific culture. We started with the Egyptian culture and made our way through the French paintings and several ancient artifacts. Sometimes you can get lost easily, so be sure to always check the map that you can get by the entrance. The room where the Mona Lisa painting is was packed with a lot of people, but I was able to get my tripod to film one of the smallest and famous paintings I've ever seen. So between the large painting and Mona Lisa, what do you choose?
The large painting.
Small picture of Mona Lisa versus a large painting. You guys decide. We're taking a small break to eat and replenish energy because it can take us up to 4 to 5 hours to complete the visit. Taking into consideration that we're only spending 20 to 30 seconds looking at each monument or statue, which in itself is so crazy. I'm now at our balcony where we can see the interior inside the area where we were buying tickets and where we just entered from this tunnel right here. This is a very special place, and as you can see behind me, it's so beautiful. The visit continued to what I consider to be my favorite wing, the Greek Antiquities. The section showcases the Greek gods along with warriors of the mythology. The creativity and the technique behind every piece is outstanding. After that, we saw the Olympian statues and read a brief history about its origin, and ended the tour with a large gallery of sculptures and monuments. And that's a wrap for our time here in Paris and Switzerland. We're at the airport heading back home. It's almost 6 a.m. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.